Flutterflow versus Bubble. You're going to be learning four things. Number one, the key features. Number two, the use cases. Number three, pricing. Number four, which one I would choose. Looking at Flutterflow, if we look at the key features that this platform allows you to do, you're going to be able to use different animations, push notifications, a light and dark mode, chat and group chat features, and that's just the beginning. What I would focus on using Flutterflow would be, what do I want to accomplish creating a native mobile app? That's what Flutterflow is going to allow you to do, and you're going to be able to expand very quickly using this platform. If we're looking at Bubble, the key features to look at for Bubble, because there's so much to do with Bubble, would be looking at it from number one, the different things that you can be doing uh, regarding a type of app that you're trying to create. Are you trying to create a web app, a marketplace, a micro SaaS, a software as a service? What are you going to try to do with Bubble? And then from there, you're going to be looking at what you can be doing regarding the logic or the logistics, what you can do with Bubble. Then you're going to look at how you're going to be able to integrate databases or different accounts from there. And then what kind of plugins or integrations are you looking to do for Bubble? There is so much you can be doing with Bubble, from starting with a blank canvas and moving on. So it's really important to look at that, which goes right into the use cases. For the use cases for Flutterflow, if I'm looking to create a native mobile app, that's what Flutterflow is focused on right now. It is creating a native experience, and you can upload your app to the iOS store or Google Play Store. That is what Flutterflow is perfect to do. If I'm looking to create a mobile application, if I'm looking to create a website, all of those different things, that's what I'm going to be able to do with Bubble. That's the main purpose of Bubble. You can do so many different things with this. If you want to see examples of just the expanse of what you can do with Bubble, you can check out Zero Code, and this allows you to see different templates and apps people have used to create with Bubble. Now, I will say it's not as easy to just download one of these templates and then you can create a business from scratch. You have to understand the fundamentals of how Bubble works. But if you put the time and energy into this, this is a great way to look at what's possible with Bubble. Now, on the other side of Flutterflow, if we're looking at use cases, you can be using this to expand it to create different types of marketplaces and a really unique type of app. And just as an example, if people want to know more, there's a whole article about how SparkCharge was able to raise $23 million as a on-demand electric vehicle charging delivery service using Flutterflow. That's the platform that they use to raise $23 million. So it's something that can really create a viable business and be able to scale. If you want more information or want more information about SparkCharge or what they did with Flutterflow, let me know in the comment section down below. So as you're looking at this, make sure in the comment section down below, let us know, what are you trying to create? Are you trying to create a web application? Are you trying to create a micro SaaS? Or do you need to have push notifications? Do you need to have do you just need a native app instead? Let us know in the comment section down below. Now, next, we're going to be looking at pricing. First, we're going to start with Flutterflow and pricing, and you can start for free with using Flutterflow. Let's go into a little bit more details. For the free plan, you can have with the free plan, you can have 50 pre-built components, custom widgets, Firebase integration, screen templates, run mode, and custom functions. That all starts for free. If you go to the standard plan, that's where you can download APK and you can download your source code. This is really important because if you're looking to develop this and then you want to switch platforms later on, you don't want to use Flutterflow. Guess what? You get to have that. You can have that source code. This is a big difference with a lot of other low code and no code platforms. When you're using Flutterflow, you are actually, when you're building out, you're actually getting code that's created that you can then export. If you're using Bubble, you can't be doing that. And a lot of other low code, no code platforms, that's just not the case. So that's something to consider. If you want to go on and just start developing and using and just coding, or having a developer to now work on the code, you can do that. You don't have to stay with Flutterflow. Now, the advantages of staying with Flutterflow, when they're updating, when they're advancing, you're going to be getting all that. And it's when you're looking at 30 or the pro plan at 70, it's still substantially cheaper than having a developer work on it for you. But still, I like the flexibility, and they just say, hey, listen, you can leave if you want. The pro plan, looking at that, $70 a month, you can have everything from the free and standard plan plus sample apps you can deploy to the App Store and Play Store. You can have custom APIs, GitHub integration, and Firebase Content Manager. That's pretty awesome. So you can have all of that with Flutterflow, and you can begin. Now, remember, the reason I like this is you can start for free, get started, start building, and then when you're ready, when you're validating with your audience, then you can start paying for the standard or pro plan, but you can get started for free. That's something very enticing, because if you're like, well, I don't have any money to get started, I'm not sure if this is going to be a viable venture. Guess what? Try it out. Establish establish baselines for yourself. Um, are you going to create an app for the next 45 days? See if you can get customers. You're going to have any interest of people actually paying and then moving on. And if you don't get interest, you can either pivot or just move on. But again, you can start for free. Similarly, if we look at bubble.io, if we look at pricing, you can start for free here. If you go to compare plans, there are several different plans from free to production. We're going to focus on the free, personal, and professional plan. For the free plan, you can start for free. The basic thing that I would look at is you still have the bubble branding. That's not a problem, because again, you can actually test out your idea. Once you start getting profitable, you can move over to the personal plan if you want, and that's great. The logs, 30 minutes. The file storage is 0.5 gigs. For the support, it's going to be for the community, and it's free. For the personal plan, that's where you get to choose if you want to have the branding on or off. So you can white label. You can white label your app. You can white label your app for $30 a month, and scheduled workflows you can run monthly. The APIs you can use for a personal plan. You can import and export CSVs. That's really important, especially if you're doing something with a database, or you're importing, or again exporting, any of those things. You can have access to that. You can have data backup and restore the last 7 days, logs up to 24 hours, and the file storage, that's when it really goes up to 10 gigs. And the support, you can have it via email. So monthly, you're either going to be charged $25 or $29. 25 if you sign up for annual payments, or 29 if you're going to do month to month. If we look at the professional plan, that's when we're going to be able to get a couple more things. We're going to have the server capacity, 3 reserve units, up to 7 units. The scheduled workflows run daily. The multiple dev versions, 2 versions. Application editors, 2. If we now look at the data backup and restore, that's going to be 30 days, logs 14 days, and then the storage doubles. It goes to 20 gigs. That's going to be 115 annual, or 129 per month. So if we're looking at the pricing here for Bubble, it really depends on what's going on, where you are in your business with your idea. But again, you can start for free, test it out, and then be able to scale. The comment section down below, where are you? Are you starting at the idea phase? Do you need to validate your idea? Or do you already have customers and now you're looking to scale? Where are you in your process? After looking at the key features, the use cases, the winner is, or which one I would choose if I was going to be using Flutterflow or Bubble, the winner is, it depends. Okay, seriously, it really does depend. The reason is, it goes back to the use case. What are you trying to do? If I'm trying to create a mobile app where it's going to be native, I'm going to have a lot of functionality with native apps, push notifications, all of those things, I'm going to go with Flutterflow. That's what it's meant to do. If I'm trying to create a micro SaaS, if I'm trying to create a software as a service business, or I'm trying to scale from there, I would be looking into Bubble because it's a lot more flexible and I can do a lot of other things. But you cannot create a native app using Bubble. Now you can use an app wrapper and do things like that, but that doesn't mean that you're going to have the full functionality like you can with a native app. It's just not the same. So you're going to have to look at what kind of features do you need and why. What are you looking to do? In general, I'm using no code apps in a couple different ways. I'm usually doing MVP marketplaces. And in that case, I'd probably use something like Softer. But then I do get a lot of clients that need a native app. They have very specific feature requests. And in that case, I would definitely be looking at Flutterflow to answer that. And I also like how I can export the source code and do what I want with it. I really like that feature. I think that's it's just really smart. So I like it. The other thing is too, when we're looking at learning curve, both of these are on the higher level of learning curves. You're going to have the fundamentals to be able to build with Flutterflow and Bubble. Keep in mind they are very different, very very different. And for a lot of the things that I see requests, uh, Bubble, it does take a lot of commitment for you to get past it, and you go from there. The community for Bubble is very active, but it still does take a lot of time. So where are you? What are you trying to do? In the comment section down below, let us know what you're working on. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. We do this every single week.